this is Cody with H&E Quality Builders. I'm out here today to talk about our hole cleaner. This is a new product that we're hoping to bring to market here in the very near future. This is something that was born out of the need to save some labor on a job site. When you dig a post hole, you've inevitably got stuff left behind in the bottom of the hole that falls in that the auger just can't bring to the top. So this is our solution that we've come up with here. This is a small version. This is for a little 10-inch hand auger. We make these things all the way up to 36 inches. Obviously, if you step up from here, it gets to a little bigger one that's going to go on a skid steer. It's got a removable shaft, that kind of stuff. We're going to show you that in a following video. But for right now, this little hand guy is really cool. In the past, when you're digging holes and all that stuff's in the bottom of the hole, you can do it the old-fashioned way. You can take your clean out tool and you can get in there and do it by hand, and that takes a lot of labor. It's hard manual labor. It's hard to find guys that are going to do a good job with that. So with this tool, you dig your holes, you pop this thing on, give it a couple spins in there, and you're down to virgin soil it's still compacted. It's ready for a footing or put a cookie in or whatever you're going to do there. So I'm going to dig a couple post holes out here, and we're going to show you how this thing works. You may get some bloopers here. This is a lot of auger for a little 140-pound guy, so feel free to laugh. Well, our holes are dug. That's about 85 at least out here today. Like I said, that's a lot of auger for a 140-pound guy. But we got it dug. That's some very hard clay. Even at that, there's a lot of debris in the bottom of these holes. I'm going to see if I can show you that. That's just a lot of dirt down in there. So, a hole like this, it's almost too small to really get a hand cleaner in there. So you're down there just scooping dirt out by hand. It's just no fun. Or little bites with a hand cleaner and you can get it cleaned out. But I'm going to show you a better way here that's going to save you time and a whole lot of energy. Swap these out quick. Get your holes dug. One little bolt. Like I said, if you really wanted to, hey dummy, you got to go the right way. If you really wanted to put a pin on there, you can pop the pin and literally be swapped out in a couple of seconds. As it is, we're just going to pull this head off here. It's just a slip fit on that shaft. If you're doing this all the time, keep it lubed up, be a whole lot better. Put your bolt in. Snug her up, and you're ready to go. That's all there is to it. Okay, and what was that, about a minute? There's that cleaner there, you can see it scoops that dirt right up in. Got a little bit of a cutting edge just so it digs in a little bit, but you're not gonna dig a hole with this. You're just gonna clean one out. Dirt fills up both sides, you stump it out. There we've got that hole there. Nice and clean, just a little bit left over in there. You know, like I said, the last hole there, less than a handful in there. Good hard packed bottom that you're ready to do something with. This is a lifesaver. A couple holes, not quite as big of a deal, but we build a lot of post frame buildings as a company, and boy, when you're digging, you know, 10, 20, 30 holes at a time, 18, 24, 30-inch holes, and even bigger than that, this thing saves a lot of back-breaking labor. And like I said in the other video, it's something that we developed out of a need just to save labor on our own jobs. We have a 74-year-old guy, awesome guy. He digs all of our holes, runs the skid steer, swap them out for the cleaner, and he goes around and cleans holes. And when he's done, they're ready to work with. Before, I mean, you'd need a young guy with a strong back to do it by hand, and that just seems to be asking a lot these days. So we can keep somebody working a whole lot longer, and they're happy to sit in the skid steer and dig the holes and run the cleaner, and it's good for everybody. Okay, after digging those holes and getting all sweaty and 87 degrees out here in the sun, I moved to the shade. Do a little recap. Now I look like a slob here, but hey, that's real life. We're a real construction company. We specialize in post frame buildings and residential steel roofs. Anything we make, any product we offer, is because there is a genuine need for it in our daily lives. And we like to think we're innovative. We're not just gonna stick with the status quo. We're gonna see if we can come up with something that works better than the way it's been done forever. This hole cleaner being no exception. There was a need to save some labor, keep somebody working a little bit longer into their career, and it works great. Again, we've got a little guy here on this hand auger. Right now we offer these from 8 to 36 inches. So any of your typical hole sizes, we have a clean out tool for it. These are great for any soil type. They really shine in looser soils where it really falls down in the hole. They work great in mud. We've had these things submerged in water and mud and bring it out, and you wouldn't want to be doing that by hand. That's a sloppy job. So yesterday we were using one out on a job site. It was very, very rocky. We were bringing big boulders out of 18 and 24-inch holes with the clean out tool, and it worked really, really well. You're not going to pour a footing or put a cookie or anything down on those rocks. It just wouldn't work out good. So that's what we've got here. We're going to have these things for sale very soon. We're hoping to have a price point that makes these really appealing. It's not a complicated tool. They're not going to be super expensive, but they're worth their weight in gold. So we encourage you to follow along. We're going to have some videos up on YouTube, hopefully tomorrow, of some bigger ones. Again, we're a real construction company doing work every day. Our skid steers and augers are out on jobs today. We're going to get one of those back tomorrow and shoot some videos in the cab of that skid steer and show you how the bigger ones work. And we're going to bring them to market here, and we're hoping a lot of guys will be able to use them and benefit from them. Also, we do specialize in residential steel roofing too, and we have a really cool roof safety product that we're coming out with in the coming months. So hop on over to ridgelinesafety.com if you want to learn more about that. Really cool, innovative product that we're super excited about. Same deal, it was just born out of a need for a better way to tie off to a roof and keep roofers safe. So hop over there, ridgelinesafety.com. Check it out. It's pretty cool stuff. And then these we'll have on our H&D Quality Builders website. You can search that, and there'll be a tab for these and a link where you can buy them here soon. Thanks a lot.